Sanbonani. My name is Nonjabulo Maleng, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys about a Soweto Love Story. I loved it through and through, but particularly I loved the matriarchal aspect, the mother aspect, the mama aspect of it. And Mom Duduzile, so excited to see you look gorgeous. One day I'm gonna look just like you and I'll be happy. I've made it. Thank grand. I wanted to start with you and say, Uguti, despite what I know about you in terms of your acting career, I was pleasantly surprised at how funny you were in this film. And there's a particular quote, Engitandile, where the boys were trying to get you to, listen to them, and I was, hey. Wait, I forgot that. Just give me a second. I don't give. There we go. You say, I don't give. And in my head, I was like, something's missing there. Hey, what? You don't give, fill in the blank. Did you come up with that by yourself, or was that scripted? I doubt it was.
It was not scripted.
I knew it. Was the filming like that, or did you sort of try your best to follow the script as far as you could?
Not really. Not that I was trying my. It felt right. It felt it was. It's so real. The Soweto Love Story. It's so real. Ngalendlela ukuthi awufili engazuthi uya actor. Natural.
Did you both feel that way, working particularly with Omam Dudu?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think one of the biggest things is sharing the space. So I think when somebody comes with an offer, it's great to sort of know obviously what the direction of the scene is, what the point is, but in terms of how we get there and just coloring it up was really dependent on the rapport that we had and sort of the offers that we were giving each other. And there was a lot of playing, because we were playing within reality, so we had a lot of meat that we could draw from, so we could go any direction, but obviously being guided by the script. But there was a lot of feeding off of each other.
Yes. And I think credit must go to Quizzical and Holy in particular, because in the casting of this, he did a lot of chemistry testing. Like, we had to get this dynamic right. The mother and the kids, the brothers, and the symbiosis of sorts, the Gomenis. All of that had to feel authentic from the get-go before they tackle their own individual stories.
I could tell there's a lot of playing that was going on, particularly with you, where this is the first time I've seen you in a completely new role. I'm used to seeing you in very dramatic roles. Hey, Bafo, it's serious, But you played a very uptight, a very anxious chef who is not fond of chaos. And that's strange to me, because everything that I've experienced love-wise has always been chaotic. So I'm very curious, is that how it is for you in real life, in terms of your life being chaotic? Or do you appreciate things that are a bit more structured, like your character?
I think a bit of both. Sometimes you need a little bit of chaos, because with chaos, it's normally with being spontaneous. But obviously you need also to be guided by some structure. So I think that being too rigid and like sort of having timelines for when certain things need to happen and how they need to happen, I think it also takes away the spark and just where, how far your love can stretch, So I think a little bit of both. More structure than chaos, though.
Always
But, chaos is, beautiful chaos, lovely chaos.
Lunga, you had the opportunity to play around with being musical in this role. I've never seen you there. You've done many things, but you really were like, no, I have a feeling I can see it, Kels. And I'm curious, would you ever branch out in a serious way to doing music, particularly the one that's the sound that was in this particular film?
I was actually laughing about that when the character brief kind of came through in his Bible. This is someone whose identity is music, and he felt like a lot of them was lost because he hadn't made a hit in such a long time.
And the rent was due.
I have never made a hit ever, so I guess I have that in common. But my musical ear would never be at the level of Usandile. But the one thing that I was lucky to have had is a producer on set who, especially during the studio sessions, who would teach me just the ins and outs of what recording is like and what to listen for and so forth. So, but Kels is also a musician, by the way, so she was just easy to work with. So if you can hear it, like you can hear a good voice, you don't have to overthink it, and she was that.
Okay, that's cool. Music is a very free-flowing form of art. So boxing it in, I agree with you, is a bit strange. But also, if you feel like you don't fit there, ungasifake because you're gonna feel out of sort and out of place. So I agree with that 100%.
Then I find myself recording a song with
So gong.
So
Yeah, that's good enough. You're starting at a good place. Mom Dudu, I have to congratulate you along with just you. Is this your first Netflix original? A round of applause. Woo!
It is.
Was this Aranjani, Mama, about being part of a platform of this size? Do you think about, wow, let me sit in this, or kusasa audition, the next is the next?
Ikanjalo sithandwa sami, the next is the next. But you know, having gotten this opportunity, it has been my dream. Bekumthandazo wami mawuzohlangana nami abasondelene nami nomndeni. Mama manje usayithanda uqhuba kanjani ngoba ngempela angizalwanga la mina. I never anticipated, I never even dreamt about being an actress. Ngingene ngenye indlela ezisinga istory selinye ilanga. But ke ukufika ngifike eqathatha ngifike kwi Netflix. I'm sorry. Ingenza ngizincome mina. Ngincome abantu ngoba ukufunda ngifunde kubantu ebengisebenza nabo. Ngifunda kanjalo, angiyanga esikoleni, angiyanga theater, angiyanga ndawo. So ngifunda kule ingane, ngifunda the way bengibekezelele ngakhona, bengihloniphe ngakhona, it's something out of this world. I never thought ukuthi ngelinye ilanga bengihlale ngizibuka le ingane, ngiyibuka ku TV, namhlanje ngikunazo, namhlanje ngiphila nazo, and to me it's an honor nokuba la nokuthi Quizzical Pictures inginikeze leli thuba lokungena kwi Netflix.
Siyabonga. Yes, siyabonga mama. Ngiyajabula ukuthi uzizwa kunjalo, and I'm so happy ukuthi uzobona iwonke umuntu manje noma yikuphi. And you mentioned ukuthi bona bakusizile bakubekezelela during scenes. Now it's time for you to give back to them. And the way that you'll do that is by giving them advice about love. As umama wabo and umama wetu, having lived life, having seen, having loved, having lost. Do you have any advice about how the generation of today should go about loving themselves and finding love?
Yeah.
Yes, balan.
Iqiniso engifuna ukulisho ukuthi uthando lukhona. Uthando lukhona noma kanjani. But uthando alufuni ulplane. It must be something ezenzakala. Yabona mawuzoplana ukuthi ngifuna ukuba nentombazane enjani ephakile ehamba ngerengla entontontonton akuhambi into ezenzakalelayo, and uthando uluzwa kuwena ngaphakathi, uluzwa kuwena, not necessarily ukuthi ngengizwe bethi you get what butterflies
yilogo nje,
but uyalazi uthando mangabe lifikile, and uthando luyajikajika, liyarawunda, liyamove, lirawunda njengomhlaba, lirawunda kanjalo. Ungazitshela ukuthi usothandweni nixabane niqhelelane, nibone izinto ngendlela ehlukene. Kwesinye isikhathi it does not mean ukuthi anithandani, yingoba imbono yenu ngaleso sikhathi ayiboni solinye, ngoba angeke nibone solinye njalo.
Nilalela.
Yes, angeke. So uthando lufuna ungalicabanga, ungaliplanela, ungathi ngizokwenza kanje, uzoluza
Uzoluza,
uzoluza ukuthi hayi lo lilona uthi and makungenzekanga ungasabi ukuphuma kuleyo nto ngoba makabe kuuthando lwangempela
Lobuya.
No, Zwile. At no point did she speak about money. At no point did she say pay what for this and that.
She mentioned Wrangler. Uthe Wrangler so ngizobhala phansi Wrangler. It's been great ukukhulumisana nani. And I'm going to watch this film again May 14, again on the 15th, and so on and so forth.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're good?
I would like to introduce you to the future, Mrs. Ngcobo. No thanks to you guys. So let's formula sokuthi lo shada kuqala uzothola umuzi. Ayithi sakho.
Oh yes, still on the table.
Sandile like serious. I mean, he's doing yonke lento lena just because he wants the house.
Great ma, book kanjani? Book. Great.
Oh, sebenza imfihlakalweni.
I'm looking for someone stable and responsible. Very responsible. For a throuple.
Sorry?
Sandman.
And when uban.
Projects angakhuluma nama-artist. Relax.
Mama, velo tlabashabo with a gay marriage.
Hi, Wena. I'm not gay.
It's okay. It's okay to be gay.
Ngiyakwazi lokho, but I'm not gay.
Did you cheat?
No.
Right. What's this?
You're telling me you forgot that I'm allergic to roses?
I have a checklist of what I'm looking for. Does that bother you?
No. So do I.
I'm getting married.
Jehovah, sebenza imfihlakalweni.
Cheers, guys.
I'm gonna sing you a love.
Fine, it's fine. We can meet just to talk.